Well, good evening. It is Tuesday, June 9th, in case you didn't know. But if you look at this later, it may not be, because right now it is. But if you are in another part of the world, which some of you are sometimes, I broadcast to the Mel Robbins 5-second rule group, and sometimes people are in Australia and London and other parts of Europe, and it's not exactly tomorrow there, but it is tomorrow on the Asian continent. So how are you? Are you taking control of your day? My day's been awesome, and I think things are starting to get better on a lot of fronts, but it's always important. It starts with you. No matter what's happening, it's how you react, right? And so I come on here every day to talk about that, to talk about mindset, and are you doing whatever you can to maintain a positive mindset? Or if not, why not? It starts with wanting change. And I was, one of the books that I'm listening to right now is The Leader Within by John Maxwell. And it's talking about, a lot of people want change, but they're not willing to make change. And so it's really important to know that you got to put in the effort, And mindset starts from the time you wake up. It also from how you go to sleep, what the last thoughts are that are on your mind. But ultimately, you want to remember it's not just autopilot. Things just don't happen for you automatically. If you want something, you got to work for it. And you want to make positive change, you got to invoke positivity into your life and into your mind. Make a conscious decision when things are starting to go bad to pull yourself out of it. It's simple, it's just not easy. And it's more about, you can't really solve a problem until you admit you have one. It's one of those things. So that's what I do every single day since August. I've missed a day here and there, but I like to come on here and share because other people can relate. And so especially now, it's important, I think, that we maintain control because there's been so much that's been going on, and a lot of people ranting, a lot of people angry, and it's so easy to be sucked up into that. And that's why I say first thing you do is make sure that you get a hold of what your day is like. Some people start out their day by journaling, but mostly it's important that you, as soon as you start stirring and waking, that you write what you're grateful for, or at least somehow acknowledge it to where it gets into your head first, before you look at the phone, before you look at the notifications, before you look at the news especially. There are people that are literally coming onto social media and getting in your face and going, if you're not watching the news, you should be. Well, to me, that's not any sense of freedom at all. It's not. It's really trying to shove something down someone's throat and that they don't necessarily want. But some people think, hey, I need to watch the news. It's a responsible thing. No, you don't. You have the will and the freedom to check that on your own time, when you want to, how much you want to get involved, because really, how many varying opinions are there and how much conflict is there? A lot. So when you come on and you start out with something that's very highly opinionated, you know that you're going to have opposition. Is that what you want? I'm not saying that your opinion or his opinion or her opinion is wrong or right. It's just that when you raise something up like that and you place demands on people to pay attention to what you want them to pay attention to, you're really being hostile in a way, because I don't want to hear that, I don't want to look at that, I don't want to hear that, we have that freedom, we have that right. So that being said, you have the right to be happy. You have the right to control exactly what you let in. And so that's where change begins. And it takes constant maintenance. It takes constant awareness. If you're somebody that has always struggled a little bit with getting down and or anger or anything that's somewhat negative, it's a big old waste of time, because your life is supposed to be enjoyable. It's supposed to be about love and light. And it might sound corny or cheesy, but it's true. Which one's destructive? From the time we're born, our cells are reproducing. So essentially we're dying from the time we're born. So in order to stay alive and lively, you have to invoke energy. You have to, and that's what the sun does to the plants. Just watch, it's nature. So why would you want conflict? We're intelligent human beings. You would think we'd have the intelligence enough to know, well, you know what I meant, to know that that's true, you know? And that this conflict just doesn't work. You can't fight fire with fire. I know I keep saying that every day ad nauseum, but it's true. It's just one of those things that I try to avoid, and you don't really have to avoid it, you just have to think about other things that are productive. And it's common for people to get down, so why not try, right? So, hey Debbie, Ron, cousin, hey Thomas, how are you? Part of freedom is not having someone else's beliefs shoved down your throat. Thank you, so right. Hi Melinda, and hello Jenny Mason, hey. So thank you so much for watching. Hey, you want to say hi? I got somebody in the background. He's also wearing, it's a burgundy day, I think. So, did you catch any of that I was saying?
We're matching today,
We
so
are
I would
matching.
just like to say hi. Is this thing on?
He's not doing TikTok, but he might as well be.
How you
Like
doing?
the lighting? I'm doing good.
Awesome.
How you doing?
Thank you so much.
How you doing? See, look, no light, no ring light. See, it's just outside.
That's why we have we're matching today,
Yeah.
as we always do.
Yeah, yeah, we match so well. Yeah.
Except I dye my hair.
Yeah. So did you have a little conflict today? Taking your mom to the doctor and
I
stuff?
did.
Yeah.
It wasn't a conflict.
No, it wasn't.
It
Okay.
wasn't. My questions just wasn't being answered.
Sometimes communications is best
Yeah.
if you're chill about it.
Yeah.
But sometimes people are rude, and how do you handle that when they're rude?
Sometimes I just when I know I'm right, it's like I get so upset.
Right.
Like my mom's like, calm down. But when they're being rude and they're walking away as you're asking a question,
Yeah.
when they're supposed to be staying there, he's a doctor. He's not supposed to be walking away when they're not done with the patient, right?
But you're being a good son. So you have
but
to
I was
remember
just
that.
making sure my mom is taken
Yeah.
care of. So
Yeah, it's not always
But-
easy to handle people that are negative, you know, and you just gotta be as kind and neutral as you can. But as soon as you get angry and upset, all it does is make them defensive, because I think that's probably what happened. He got defensive because you were being too pushy. But
I said, shall we go see her doctor first before we come back here in the 2 weeks? And he was like, as he was walking away, I don't work at his office. I don't do the scheduling, so figure that out.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's just it though. Is what I'm saying.
I'm like, rude.
Yeah,
Anyway.
yeah. But you're not. Where are you going? So.
I'm cooking.
Oh, okay, he's cooking. Well, anyway, I just wanted to bring him on to say hi. Hope y'all
I
have.
just wanted to vent.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's human nature, but that it's human interaction. But the example of that is just not everybody's going to be nice or accommodating or whatever, and it's their problem. We still have control. So, with everything that's going on, it's a little bit difficult, like I said, but you got this. Yeah. If I do, you do. So, hey, Aaron. Hey, Jade. So, if you know of anybody that's struggling, if you know anybody that kind of needs to be uplifted, reach out. And
Go buy a pack of cigarette.
do not go buy a pack of cigarettes. No, don't drink a bottle of booze. Don't do any of that. Just and but reach out and call them. I actually was able to do that today. Had a pretty productive day. So and it feels really good. It helps you to help other people. So keep it up, but do something good for yourself too. So have a great evening, and we'll talk to you again soon.